It's morphin' time. Maestro!
And you are live and electrified with your favorite isolation station, the ISO Radio. I gotta say it's good to be back. ISO Radio took a little hiatus, but it's good to be back. So I got a treat for you. A new Smooth True Stories, and I think you're gonna like the story. This week's story, believe it or not, is about the time that I met Rihanna while traveling in Barbados. So, sit back, pull your pants up, don't go get popcorn because the story's not that long.
That boy is good.
And travel with me as we take a journey through that day and what happened. Have you ever had, on a random day, the feeling that something special was gonna happen? So that's the feeling that coursed through this body the day I met Rihanna. The day started out like any normal day. I skipped breakfast, I stubbed my toe, I got in trouble with my boss. So the day had success written all over it. And today was special because today we were in Barbados. So I don't know about you, but what jumps to mind, to me, when I think about Barbados, first and foremost, is the letter B. Secondly, is a barracuda. And the last thing that comes to my mind when I think of Barbados is Rihanna. Now, I'm a smart guy, I think. Now, I knew for a fact it was gonna be literally impossible to try to find a barracuda. So I'm like, man, I got better chance of trying to find Rihanna. So I set out that day with the intention in mind to find Rihanna. So I got dressed, put my book bag on, and the most important thing, I drank my milk to hydrate my bones because I knew I had to be ready. And then I was off to start my journey towards Rihanna. Immediately when I get outside, my eyes open wide. My eyes were also wide open because I had already gotten lost. I had no idea how that happened. I immediately got lost. So I'm looking around to see who might feel bad enough to help me. You know, I look like a helpable soul. So after about 5 minutes, I hear a guy who says, "Maps! Get your free maps!" And I'm thinking, all right. So I go over to that guy with a map. So I say to him, "Hey, sir, would you mind if I got one of those maps?" "Yes, sir, I will give you one of those maps. Just give me $2. "Hey, sir, you just said that map was free." "Hey, yes, I did say that map was free, but you must not be from here." "Sir, no, I'm not from here at all, luckily. But I do know what free means, okay?" "Well, I know you're not from here, but you obviously don't know what free means here." Know what you're thinking? You shouldn't have believed anything he said. Free means free everywhere. Well, not quite, not in my eyes, because again, we're in a new country. I don't know their language. I don't know their dialect. I don't even know their slang. So he could have been telling me the truth. Free could have meant $2. So I say, "Thank you, sir, first for being my Barbadian teacher. I appreciate you for teaching. I will take that with me." So I gave him the $2. He gave me a map, right? Believe it or not, I think I actually might still have that map. I don't have that map. So I look into this map, and I find out exactly where I was. And I find out that I didn't even need a map at all. I was still in the tourist area. But on a brighter note, I also saw in this same map that there was a Rihanna tour that was happening that same day. All I can remember hearing, "I'll do anything for you, Rihanna!" And the family that was standing about this direction, the father looked at me.
"Are you on crack?"
Shook his head, just took his kids, took on out of here, and he flipped a nickel at me. Don't know why I flipped a nickel. Guess he thought I was in a financial hardship. But yeah, that's what he did. I go back to Mr. Free. I said, "Hey, Mr. Free, how can I get on this tour?" Mr. Free said, "Hey, buddy, if you give me $2 more, I'll tell you." "Mr. Free, you're not getting no $2 more from me, Mr. Free." Well, I thought I would try. All right, so what you have to do, sir, to get on this tour is you're going to have to find you a taxi. I said, "Mr. Free, where would I find a taxi?" He said, "Son, just get out there." So I start on this journey thinking like, who wants to make some money chaperoning this guy around? And all I can remember hearing is, "Get out of the road!" Only problem about that was, both the road and the sidewalk looked the same. I didn't know which one I was walking in. Apparently I was walking in the street, and after they yelled at me, again, apparently I kept walking in the street. But I catch this attention of this white van, right? So this white van pulls up on me. Rolls down the window. He asked me, "Hey, where are you going?" "Hey, I'm looking for a cab driver. I heard there's a Rihanna Tour. I'm trying to get on it." Well, believe it or not, I have 7 people in this van right now that are going on that same tour." "Really? Really?" So I asked him, "How much?" He says, "Listen, 30 or 40. Anytime someone gives me a range, I'm going with the smallest number. I'll give you $32, not a penny more." He said,
"Deal or no deal?"
He said, "All right, jump in." I go to the white van door. It was one of the slide ones. You slide it back. And I was met with this. "Hey, girls, look like we got us one." I look around, and there's 8 women in sunglasses, sun hats, sundresses, sitting in the stalls of this van. Now, immediately to myself was, "Ron, you sold yourself into sexual slavery with these cougars."
You don't know what a cougar is. It's when an older woman has had the old bull, but now she wants the young calf.
Thank God that was not the case at all. These women actually were decently cool. So the driver tells us our first stop was we were going to visit the house Rihanna grew up in on Rihanna Drive. So he drives to Rihanna Drive, it's about 5 minutes from where we're at. All the women jump out. I think I led the way. So
Just get out of my way.
So we all go up to this house. Rihanna's house had 2 houses next to it. In one of the houses there was a young lady and she was selling merchandise. So I think to myself, hey, I don't know how long it's been since Rihanna's been here, but let's ask this woman. So I go up to her and said, "Hey, did you grow up with Rihanna?" He said, "Oh yes, I grew up with her. We did all the time, sleep together, had sleepovers." I didn't believe her. So I did what any investigator would do. I said, "Let me take your information. Get back to you." So I took her information. I'm still talking to her. After all these cougars finish taking their pics, the guy says, "Come on, we got another stop." So we all pile into this white mystery machine looking car, and he takes us to the next journey. So in the car, one of the cougars, I guess she's the Mufasa of the group, she was the more vibrant one. She talked more than the others. She made all the jokes. So I was paying attention to that, right? I say to the driver, "Hey, can we stop and get some food?" Now, the whole van agrees with me. They're like, "Yeah, can we stop?" So the driver's like, "Listen, I'll stop at this gas station. You guys gotta hurry up." Everyone said, "Fine." So we get to this gas station. Everybody jumps out, gets to the gas station, and everyone's walking out with stuff. And I walk out empty-handed. And I walk out empty-handed because, did you know they don't sell Doritos in Barbados? I was so mad. Couldn't even buy nothing. Okay, so he begins to drive us, and he takes us to the statue. He all gets out, he tells us all to get out. And he says, "This statue here is the statue in which Rihanna sung her first song in public." Now, if you're like me, you're thinking, how do you know that? Anyone who knows me knows I'm gonna ask. So I said, "Excuse me, sir, how do you?" He said, "Let me stop you right there, sir, please. If you could just hold all stupid questions to the end, I'll make sure I get to you."
It's a stupid question because
Fine. So I wrote my stupid question down. So now the next part of this story is gonna get real crazy.